Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Daily Motion. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Thursday, January 22nd, 2015, around 5:07 p.m. in Berwick, Massachusetts. It's about 36 degrees out right now, and the sun's going down. Some news to report. It's Happy National Blonde Brownie Day, and it's also Pedro Martinez is going to wear a Red Sox cap into the Hall of Fame, and LA Lakers guard Kobe Bryant tore his rotator cuff. And that's about it on the news. My next subject is about the popular show on ESPN2 called Sports Nation. Sports Nation has been on the air since July 6, 2009. It's one of the top-rated programmings on ESPN2. And it's currently hosted by Max Kellerman, Marcus Willey, and Michelle Beadle, and the former co-host of Sports Nation were Colin Cowherd and Carissa Thompson. The show is based out of the ESPN offices in LA. Before, it was in the ESPN studios in Stamford, Connecticut. The show is based on the Sports Nation section of ESPN.com, and 60% of Sports Nation is central. It's for the central figures for the suggestions of the fans who use the website. And some of the segments that are on Sports Nation is Pulse of the Nation. That's usually the top 5 sports stories of the day, which like the co-hosts review and chatted. And then it sometimes has the poll at the end about if they agree or disagree on this and that. And another section for Sports Nation, that's a segment, is the power rankings. They usually power rank NFL teams, NBA teams, Major League Baseball teams, other sports subjects, and this and that. It's a real popular segment. Another popular segment is 3 cheers, 3 cheers, and 3 tears. 3 cheers are like amazing sports plays and stuff, and 3 cheers are awful sports plays or dislike sports plays, and 3 tears are like sad moments in the sports world during the day. And then there's a thing called Game Time on Sports Nation. Game Time is when they have the first one is the BS meter. Usually they do this for the BS meter if there's a popular sports figure lying or whatever, and then it might go from telling the truth to bullshit, BSing and stuff like that. It's real popular. Another popular thing is Numbers Crunch. It's usually they give a number, like what percentage of Sports Nation would do this and that. Sometimes it's like, or it's 56 or 65, and the co-hosts decide which ones they do. They put the numbers like this down, like that, and to see who is right. And boom, it's right or it's wrong and stuff like that, and the co-hosts have contests with this. Another popular segment they used to have when Colin Cowherd was the host of Sports Nation was Walk the Plank. And usually he would walk the plank with a computerized version of like Colin Cowherd, and usually Michelle Beadle on these segments was dressed like a pirate and stuff, and he would if he got it right, he didn't have to move stuff, but he did. The plank would go. The computerized of Colin Cowherd would go. Do. He would have like 4 chances to survive the plank. It's like the thing with the similar to cliffhangers on Price is Right. And another thing that was popular on Sports Nation is the pulp culture movie game, which was like they had a lot of pulp culture stuff and movies and stuff. It was pretty good. And another one was multiple poll choice, another great segment. And when they had Carissa Thompson hosted, they had a segment Who Wants to Win a Pizza, which was pretty good. And they have another ones that are pretty good is Sports Nation's scale of 1 to 10 of doing popular sports figures and sports stars and stuff. Another great segment. And towards the end of the show, they have winners and losers. Winners are like awesome people of the day. Losers are like losing teams and stuff like that. And also, there's one thing they have every month. There's a special episode. They do 44 cheers of the month. And it's popular, like 44 cheers every month. It's like one of the last shows they do each month with Sports Nation. They show the most stupidest plays and the most awful plays of the month. They call it 44 cheers of the month. And Sports Nation is a real popular show. And it's probably because of Michelle Beadle, because she's one of the most popular people on ESPN. She was originally the co-hostess of it for 3 years. Then she left on to go to NBC Sports and Access Hollywood. The day she left, on June 1st, 2012, they had a stunt for her where she did a Evel Knievel stunt, which was pretty good, but it was one of the best moments of Sports Nation. And there was another moment in Sports Nation with her when she acted like crazy, like dancing like crazy during a commercial break, and she says it wasn't her. Yeah, she's pretty funny and stuff. She's a big WWE fan, Michelle Beadle is, and she's had very good chemistry with Colin Cowherd, who was the original host. The other two, with Max Kellerman and Marcus Riley, I don't care about them too much and stuff like that. They kind of have a little bit of a spin-off of ESPN Sports Nation when they called Winners Brackets, which on ESPN Sports Saturday on ABC for about 2 years. It was doing the most popular plays of the week in a bracket, kind of a bracket style challenge. Was pretty good. It was a spin-off from ESPN Sports Nation, but it wasn't popular in the ratings and stuff like that. And I watch Sports Nation from time to time. It's on at 3 p.m. Eastern weekdays on ESPN2, and they rerun it on ESPN2 and ESPN News a lot. And that's about it on Sports Nation. I'll be back with the third and final video blog of the night, my personality profile. My personality profile will be about former Major League Baseball player Ellis Burks. See you later, Facebook, YouTube, Daily Motion, and Twitter. Bye for now.